I stumbled through the dense forest. Thorns tore at my clothes. My heart ached with every step. I had lost my family, my home, everything. Only the whispering trees and the watchful mountains surrounded me. Days turned into weeks. The forest gave way to rushing rivers. I battled rapids and climbed treacherous cliffs. I learned to survive, to find food and shelter in the wild. Nature, harsh but fair, became my teacher.
Ace wasn't just wandering, he was searching for a reason, a purpose, something to fill the emptiness inside him. The wilderness, with its dangers and beauty, was slowly mending his broken spirit. Rumors of a hidden forest reached Ace's ears, carried by the wind and whispered by those who dared to speak of it. A place of magic, they said, where the ordinary laws of nature were bent and twisted into something extraordinary. A place called the Enchanted Forest, where dragon tamers lived in harmony with their majestic beasts, sharing a bond that was both ancient and unbreakable. Could this be the answer he sought? The solution to the mysteries that had plagued him for so long? He followed whispered rumors and ancient trails, each step taking him deeper into the heart of the unknown. The air grew warmer, filled with the scent of exotic flowers that seemed to bloom only in this magical place. Trees taller than any he'd seen formed a canopy overhead, filtering sunlight into emerald rays that danced on the forest floor. He had found it, the Enchanted Forest, a place that existed in the realm of legends and dreams. And then he saw them, the creatures of myth and wonder, dragons soaring through the sky, their scales shimmering like jewels in the sunlight, casting rainbows across the landscape. He watched in awe as they danced with their riders, a symphony of fire and grace moving as one in perfect harmony. This place held a strange magic, a sense of peace he hadn't felt in a long time, a feeling that perhaps here he could find what he was looking for.
Welcome, Ace. My name is Thalia. You have entered a world unlike any other.
A group of dragon tamers emerged from the forest, led by a woman with eyes as green as the forest itself. They moved with a grace and confidence that spoke of years spent in harmony with nature. Her name was Thalia, and she welcomed Ace with a warm smile. Her presence was calming, and Ace felt an immediate sense of belonging. He had never met people so connected to nature, so in tune with the creatures of the sky. The bond they shared with their dragons was palpable, a testament to their mutual respect and understanding.
We believe in respect, not dominance. Our dragons are our partners, not our servants. We form bonds with our dragons through trust and understanding, not force. It is a relationship built on mutual respect and love.
Thalia explained the dragon tamers' way of life. They lived in harmony with nature, taking only what they needed and giving back whenever they could. Ace, captivated by their stories and their way of life, felt a glimmer of hope ignite within him. He had always dreamed of a life filled with purpose and connection. As the days turned into weeks, Ace learned the tamers' ways. He studied their techniques, their rituals, and their deep respect for all living things. He helped care for the dragons, marveling at their power and grace. Each dragon had its own personality, its own quirks, and Ace found himself growing attached to them. He listened to stories of their legendary feats and ancient wisdom. The tamers spoke of battles fought and won, of dragons that had become legends in their own right. But it was the legend of the phoenix dragon that truly captured his imagination. A dragon said to be reborn from its ashes, a symbol of hope and renewal. Ace knew that this was the beginning of his own journey, one that would change him forever.
Legend tells of a dragon born of fire, its scales shimmering with the colors of 1,000 sunsets. It is said to possess the power of rebirth, of rising from ashes stronger than before. The phoenix dragon is the protector of life, the guardian of hope, but it hasn't been seen in centuries.
Ace listened, his heart pounding. The legend resonated deep within him, echoing his own desire for rebirth, for a chance to rise above his pain. Could this legendary creature be the answer to his search for purpose? Thalia sensed a fire in Ace, a longing for something more. She spoke of an ancient city, Eldoria, nestled amidst towering volcanoes.
Seek out Elara, the Oracle of Fire. She may guide you to your destiny.
With a heavy heart, Ace bid farewell to the dragon tamers. He journeyed for weeks, his path leading him through treacherous mountains and scorching deserts. Finally, he arrived at the foot of a colossal volcano, its peak shrouded in smoke and ash. This was Eldoria. He navigated the city's winding streets, marveling at its fiery beauty. The air crackled with energy, the ground warm beneath his feet. He could feel the presence of something powerful, something ancient, calling to him. He had to find Elara. He found Elara in a chamber carved from volcanic rock, her eyes blazing like molten gold. She spoke of ancient prophecies, of a hero destined to bond with the phoenix dragon and restore balance to the world.
The dragon's egg lies dormant, hidden within the heart of the volcano, awaiting the touch of a pure soul.
Ace listened, hope flickering within him. Could he be the hero of the prophecy?
The path will be perilous. Only a heart filled with courage and compassion can withstand the dragon's fire.
Ace, his resolve hardening, vowed to prove himself worthy. He would find the phoenix dragon. Guided by Elara's wisdom and armed with the Tamers' teachings, Ace ventured into the volcano's heart. He braved rivers of molten rock and faced creatures of fire and shadow. Each challenge tested his limits, pushing him to the brink of his endurance. Deeper and deeper he descended, the heat growing more intense. He could feel the volcano's power pulsating around him, a symphony of destruction and creation. Just when he thought he could go no further, he stumbled upon a hidden chamber, bathed in an ethereal light.
And there, nestled in a cradle of obsidian, lay a magnificent egg. Its shell shimmered with an inner fire, pulsing with life. I knew with every fiber of my being that I had found the legendary phoenix dragon. As Ace approached the egg, it trembled, the air crackling with anticipation. He placed his hand on its warm surface, feeling a surge of energy flow between them. He understood. This was no ordinary dragon. This was destiny. Suddenly, the egg cracked open, bathing the chamber in blinding light. From the inferno emerged a small, fiery dragon, its scales shimmering like a rainbow caught in sunlight. Ace gazed into its bright eyes, feeling an instant connection. He named it Ember. Ember nuzzled against Ace, its warm body radiating comfort and joy. In that moment, Ace's pain began to fade, replaced by a sense of purpose he had never known. He had found his companion, his reason to hope, his chance to rise from the ashes. Together, Ace and Ember trained, their bond deepening with each passing day. Ace, remembering the Tamers' teachings, treated Ember with respect and understanding. Ember, in turn, responded with unwavering loyalty and affection. They soared through the skies above Eldoria, their laughter echoing across the volcanic landscape. Ace, mounted on Ember's back, felt a freedom he had never imagined possible. They were more than just rider and dragon. They were partners, their souls connected by an ancient magic. Word of their bond spread throughout the land. People whispered of the boy and his dragon, a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. Ace, once lost and broken, had found his purpose, his courage ignited by the flames of friendship. News of Ace's transformation reached his ravaged village. The people, once filled with despair, dared to hope again. They had heard tales of his bravery, of the legendary dragon at his side. Could this be their salvation? Ace, guided by Ember's unerring sense of direction, returned to his village. The people cheered, their faces etched with a mix of awe and relief. Ace, once a boy consumed by grief, now stood tall, his eyes shining with a newfound strength. He had come to realize that true strength lay not in power, but in compassion. With Ember by his side, he vowed to protect the innocent, to fight for those who couldn't fight for themselves. He would honor the legacy of the Phoenix Dragon. Years passed, and the legend of Ace and Ember grew, spreading far and wide across the lands. They became symbols of hope, their names whispered on the wind, carried by the whispers of those who believed in their story. Ace, forever changed by his journey, dedicated his life to helping others, his spirit as bright and enduring as the flames that danced upon Ember's scales. He found joy in simple acts of kindness, whether it was tending to a garden or offering a comforting word to a stranger. He had faced his demons in the wilderness, found solace in the company of dragons, and risen from the ashes of his past. Each challenge he overcame made him stronger, more resilient, and more compassionate. The boy who had once been lost had found his way, guided by the light of a legendary creature and the unwavering spirit of a phoenix. He learned that true strength came from within and that even the darkest paths could lead to the brightest destinations. And so, The tale of Ace's epic journey became a beacon of inspiration, a testament to the power of self-discovery, growth, and redemption. His story was told around campfires, in classrooms, and in the hearts of those seeking their own path. For within every heart, no matter how wounded, burned the ember of hope, waiting for the right moment to ignite and soar. The legacy of Ace and Ember reminded everyone that no matter how dire the circumstances, there was always a chance for rebirth and renewal, just like the phoenix rising from